has been the biggest week of my life. On Sunday morning, I did the interview. Sunday afternoon, it was on the internet. Next day, it was on YouTube with 1,000 views. The next has been the biggest week of my life. On Sunday morning, I did the interview. Sunday afternoon, it was on the internet. Next day, it was on YouTube with 1,000 views. The next day, I had a fan page on Facebook. People have been setting up Twitter accounts. It's insane. I've got T-shirts coming in left, right and centre with my quotes from Chk-Chk-Boom. Everything. It's incredible. My friend Swan and I came out of the tattoo parlour and there were these two wogs fighting, and the fatter wog said to the skinnier wog, "Oi bro, you slept with my cousin, eh?" And the other one said, "Nah man, I didn't for shit, eh?" The other one goes, "I will call on my fully sick boys," and then they pulled out a gun and just went boom.
That line is now going to become your catchphrase.
It is.
You realise that?
It has become in the last 5 days. It's become my catchphrase.
You're going to have people walking up to you on the street for years and years and years saying, "Do it again, do it again."
And I'll be happy to.
You sure?
Yeah.
It won't become annoying?
Nope.
What actually happened that night in the Cross? What went wrong?
With the shooting, I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see what happened with the shooting.
You didn't see any of it?
No.
So the whole story you told to the TV camera was made up?
It was.
Why?
I didn't think it would blow out of proportion like this, and I wasn't thinking at the time. I didn't think anything of it, and I thought it would just be a little bit of fun and make a few people laugh.
Were you worried when you first saw it?
I was worried when I first saw it, but then once people started seeing the funny side of things and I started getting a few funny comments, I just looked at the funny side as well, and just, yeah.
I suppose some people will say there's nothing funny about someone being shot.
Yeah, a few people have said, and I'm sorry, I don't condone violence or anything. The guy's fine in hospital, he's not dead or anything, so I'm sorry if I offended anyone by making those remarks.
Is this a normal thing for you to do?
It would be. If there was a camera every time I went out in the street, it would be.
So when you see a TV camera?
I'm there.
And do you usually tell the truth or are you usually making things up?
The first thing that comes out of my mouth, really.
Did you know that this thing was going to turn into something massive?
I had no idea. No idea at all. It started on the internet. My phone still hasn't stopped ringing. I've had FM radio stations, AM radio stations, emails from Denmark, Hong Kong, people in America sending me fan shirts saying how big I am in America and England. It's just gone so big. I can't believe it's happening. I've got my own merchandise. I have cups, mugs, beer holders, T-shirts, caps, you name it, and it has my Chk-Chk-Boom quote on it.
But is this you who's selling this stuff?
No. It's not me at all. It's just online internet companies.
So these are random people around the world who are cashing in on your comment?
Yeah. People have put my faces on T-shirts with the Chk-Chk-Boom logos. And
why did you use the word wog?
The word wog used to be offensive, I think. Used to be used in an offensive manner, but this generation these days, we're skips, bogans, wogs, anything. I don't think people should take offence to anything like that. If you're proud of where you've come from, then it shouldn't matter what people call you.
Had you thought about what you were going to say?
No, not at all. I literally saw the camera and ran.
Towards it?
Towards it.
Most people run away.
I know. I'm not camera shy.
This has gone global, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. I've been getting emails from Dubai, England, America, Hong Kong, Malaysia, everywhere.
Do you find it a bit strange that you've got fans?
I don't know what I have fans for. I have no idea.
You're being described on the internet as Australia's biggest bogan. How do you feel about that?
I love it. I love Australia. I'm proud to be a bogan, if that's what I'm being called, so I'm happy to live with it.
You know there is no turning back now. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You know, that one split-second decision, you cannot ever go back on that now. Mm-hmm. You're always going to be Clare, the King's Cross bogan.
I'm fine with that.
You're fine now, but are you sure you will be forever? You haven't thought about that yet, have you?
I haven't thought about that question at all.
What do you want to come out of this?
I didn't want anything to come out of it when I started. Anything that does come out of it, I'm more than happy to accept, but I understand that this has been blown out of proportion. It could be over as soon as it started.
What do you do for work?
I'm a waitress.
Okay, but you've actually had job offers come in as a result of all this?
I have, yeah.
Doing what sort of things?
Magazine work, television presenting, heaps of just incredible amounts of...
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I haven't had a chance to have a look through them all and get my head around what's actually going on. It's just all happened so fast.
What have you learned about the power of the internet?
The internet is incredible. It started on 9MSN one day, YouTube the next day, Facebook fans the next day, Twitter. I have a Twitter account. It's gone global. It's just insane.
Did you ever anticipate that something like this could happen to
Never. It
someone?
hasn't crossed my mind ever. You hear about it happening to people, but never anyone you know, or I never thought it would happen to me.
Is there a chance you'll look back in 10 years and regret this whole thing?
I don't think so. I've had fun. And I didn't mean anything by it. It was just a bit of fun, so it'll be a good story for the grandkids.